It's cut off big time. I don't know what's going on with this camera right now. Okay, there we go. Okay, just doing a quick audio check. Going live on my channel. Let's see. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Everything's looking good. Let's see. So, just going to my own. Let's see. So, test it 1, 2, 3, 4. Going to my own. Let's see. So, test it 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we good. Just want to adjust a little better so I can show off some stuff in the background. So let's see. Yeah. Okay. Let's go right there. Come back just a little more. Whoopsie. Okay. Hold on. All right. Okay. I think we are set to go. I'm still learning all this, so I'll have to set up better in the future, everyone. So don't worry. So, okay, just a little more there, a little more there. Okay, so with that being said, greetings from the Spiders Lair. I'm the Omega One, and this is the universe right behind me that we created, that we call the Spiders Lair. So, we are talking about tonight Sophia Stewart and the Matrix because we are starting what we like to call our own conspiracy theory, which is we find it weird that the person who was the Oracle in the movie, The Matrix, was well actually she resembles Sophia Stewart so well. Let's pull up a picture here and I'm gonna see if I can see it clearly through here. I put it on my advertisement earlier when I was sending out my invites, so you could see it better there. But anyway, so you guys get an idea. Hopefully you can see it. I may have to adjust that brightness. Hold on. Let me see if I can make the brightness dimmer so you guys can see what I see. Okay, yeah, it's not that much better. I promise, guys, I'll have this all set up soon. Let me see. So that's a little better. So that right there, Sophia Stewart, if you can see her face is too light. And this is the Oracle. So I'm gonna have this up on a thumbnail after I'm done recording this. So pretty much, let's see, there's other, and there was two actresses that played the Oracle actually. Um, I call her the female Morgan Freeman. She got Mama Freeman vibes, but this is the original Oracle. So, like matter of fact, yeah, I can see these pictures better. So that's the original Oracle, and we'll show you guys now Sophia Stewart. Because I believe with that now I can close up on it. So look, check it out. Yeah, see, there's her face. That's Sophia Stewart, and that's the Oracle. I'm not saying it's an exact match, but we have a theory on this. We could be wrong. Okay, so for those who are not in the know, for what we can gather, this woman named Sophia Stewart wrote a book, and it's pretty much the book was the Terminator and the Matrix. The Matrix was pretty much the second part of the book. It's pretty much like bottom line. Her books is about Jesus Christ, the resurrection, John Connor. I mean, I talked about this on my last video, so if you guys want to go check it out, it's up on the live feed. But anyway, so we noticed like in the Matrix, what was happening was that she this person called the Oracle, which we'll get the title of the Oracle because I took some of this down so I can tell you exactly what the Oracle's responsibilities were as far as the Matrix goes, because the Oracle had a job. So the Oracle's job pretty much as major supporting character in the Matrix franchise. She was a program with such insight into human psychology that she had clairvoyancy abilities. She was initially created in the introvert aspect of the human psyche and was responsible for key principles behind the third current version of the Matrix. Okay, so that's who the Oracle is. She's pretty much the new upgraded version of the Matrix 3.0. There's an architect. He's like the creator, which in the lore, the architect is Skynet. You see, Skynet upgraded, became the architect, and they made the Matrix. So, um, the thing about the Oracle though that we find weird is that it looks so much like Sophia Stewart indeed. So, um, we try to do a lot of research on this, but every time we approach the subject, it's always like it's all over the place. So, from what we could tell, she did with her lawsuit. I'm not sure if it was settled. It seems like she does hold the title as the franchise owner of both the Matrix and the Terminator. I just don't know all the. I tried to get when I was looking at her last case, and that was the recent one. It was dismissed, so I don't know if they mean dismissment of judgment for plaintiff in any amounts. So we're not even sure exactly what she owns technically, but from what we could tell, she's the owner, franchise owner of the Matrix, and she's also the franchise owner of Terminator. So okay, she pretty much saying that the Wachowskis stole her works as well. James Cameron stole her works for the Terminators, so the Wachowski brothers, so I guess formerly known as the Wachowski brothers. By the way, they're not the brothers anymore. I thought one was, I guess, transitioning. I don't know if they fully post-op, pre-op, but it seems like they both transitioned. So there's no more Wachowski brothers, so I'll just call them the Wachowskis. And so she's saying that the Wachowskis pretty much stole her story as well. Now we find this to be weird because we haven't read her story, so we're not sure if this is actually in the book. But it's funny, like if let's just say this is the case and they stole her works, like she says, and I believe her. I mean, she's wrote the book, she has the copyright, so it's just a matter of going back and forth to court, I guess. And I do believe everything said. I just don't know what the amount is. But just imagine that. Well, did they do this to like mess with her on purpose? Like, was she actually? This was done because I'm trying to think. Did they do this just to taunt her? Was it just a coincidence? But I find it to be a little crazy that the way that everything went down while she's suing them, and this is the second works of her that's being stolen. So you guys can understand what goes on behind the scenes. It's kind of like this. The best way I can describe it is if you saw the last She-Hulk, that's what writers' rooms are. And it's writers running all around the place in different areas, dropping off different ideas, post-its, whatever. Sitting down with somebody and discussing their, idea. And ideas are thrown around all the time. So I think she was pitching her movies too, or her ideas to the studios, and she was rejected, but then, of course, it was given to James Cameron. That was the Terminator, and then the Wachowskis got the Matrix. So I believe that this was done. Of course, it was done intentionally, but the reason why I believe that it was done intentionally was because of this. You gotta understand. First off, James Cameron was on fire then. I mean, real fire. He was like top of the CGI world. This man was on fire. So when the Terminator came out, I mean, you're talking after Aliens and Terminator. When that came out, it just totally took them to the next stratosphere. So I can understand, even being Miss Stewart, I can understand, like, yeah, they may take it, but they're going to make more money with it than she would have. She was unknown at that point. And I'm not saying they were right for doing that, but I could see that making sense. So the same thing happened with her in the Matrix. They pretty much took her work the same way. Of course, she had proof that it was her work. And this Oracle character. So I want to know what you guys think. You can leave your comments down there. And I really want to know, do you think that this is something that she did intentionally, or was she added in there by coincidence? Because from what we could tell, I mean, we know the character well, and it's kind of like this. Because with Sophia Stewart, her thing is all biblical. Okay? I don't know if she would write herself into the story as a biblical being, but this whole story is supposed to be the second coming of Jesus Christ. That's who Neo is. Neo is Jesus Christ. John Connor is the father of Jesus Christ. He's God because it's immaculate conception. He came from the future. So that's immaculate. That's what makes him, and it's funny, his name is John Connor, Jesus Christ. There you go, one and the same. According to Sophia Stewart. So this all ties into time travel and religion and It's pretty much a time traveling religious story, and it's just masked with like technology. So we feel like Miss Stewart was probably mocked as a way to let her know, like, it's one thing like somebody takes your work, but then like they're mocking you with it. I feel like it could have been a mockery, but um I try to find out as much information as I can about the Oracle's origins, and try to find out if she was actually in the book, in Sophia's books, like she's presented on the film. We're just not sure. So we're going to be doing more research on this in the future. This is a very interesting topic. But we want to know what you guys think about this. So let us know in the comments. Tell us what you guys think. Do you think that we're onto something? Is this a big conspiracy theory we just discovered out of nowhere? Is this something that you guys already know about and I'm not aware of it? And I'm just finding out. I'm late to the game. Whatever it is, please leave your comments in the comment section below. And if you haven't yet and you like the show and you thought that we did an all right job, because trust me, this is just the beginning. You see here, we're gonna have everything professional. I'm gonna be going back and forth cutting. I just gotta figure out how to still use everything. So I will be upgrading all my stuff soon. And I'm gonna be doing future videos where I'll have more in depth. We'll have pictures going back and forth, so we don't have to be bored with looking at my mug all day. So let us know in the comments what you guys think. Like I said, if you guys know anything about this conspiracy, we would like to know. We want to start this conspiracy because we feel like this was done to our opinion. This is our opinion, then we're just gonna cut it. Our opinion is this. We feel like this was done to her intentionally because unless it was written in the story, this was done with intent. She looks too much like the lady, and if you think about it, the Oracle is like clairvoyant, which makes her like the ultimate program within the Matrix. So it makes her pretty much the mother of the Matrix, which Sophia Stewart, the writer of the Terminator and the writer of the Matrix, is indeed the mother of not just Terminator. She is the real, literal mother of the Matrix. And that's what we got from that. So if you agree with us or disagree, leave your stuff in leave your comments in the comments down below. And if you haven't joined us yet, like, share, subscribe, please. We love all you guys for showing up. We always appreciate the fans. So thank you all for coming, because every time you do, you make us feel special. And we hope we do the same for you. And that's going to wrap this edition. And so we hope you guys enjoy the show from the Spider's Lair. Peace and love, everyone. And remember, the Spider-Verse is standing strong, and we are out. Good night from the Spider's Lair.